Hello, my name is Michelle. This is Abby. Welcome back to our channel. We are here on our evening walk, and I wanted to show you guys basically how I build attention, make sure she's responding to her name in these environments on our walk. Obviously, you've seen this walk multiple times now. This is our normal trail, so this is like a moderate level of distraction in this area, depending on what's going on. But since she's familiar with the trail, it's less intense than if it wasn't necessarily a new trail. So we're gonna start with the basic stuff. She's not in the scheduled walk. She's just kind of not bullying me, and I'm basically gonna treat her whenever she looks at me and gives me any attention. I'm gonna mark it with the bridge, give her a treat, write her name a couple times, and then ask her to focus on me or look at me and see if we can get her to respond to me well out here in the open. Abby, yes. Abby, yes. Look at me. Yes. Good girl. Okay. Yes. Look at me. Yes. Okay. Let's go. Yes. Look at me. Yes. Look at me. Yes. So that was a little different. Most of our look at me's focus were sitting down, so she's kind of struggling, realizing what I'm asking for while we're walking. So you saw her kind of struggle with that, but I marked the behavior when her eyes touched my eyes, but all I was requesting for her to just look at me in the eye. I didn't ask her to maintain eye contact or anything like that. All she needed to do was look at me in the eye to get the reward. Abby, yes, good girl. Yes, okay. Yes. So that time she automatically checked in with me. I didn't have to ask her for anything. She checked in to meet me, so I rewarded that because I like that. This is a very distracting area, and for her to choose to look at me instead of other area is really good. Yes. Yes. Look at me. Yes, good girl. Look at me. Yes, good girl. That one took a while, but I held fast, and then she looked at me finally, so we're getting a hang of it. We gotta be patient in these new areas, lots of going on, there are people coming, so she was too focused on looking at the people in front instead of watching me. All right, so there's a big stretch of open path here where I can see there are no dogs coming, so I'm going to let her off leash for a little while and see if she can act responsibly. Abby. Yes. Sit. Good girl, Abby. Okay. So she's off leash now, checking the ducks by the lake. The first thing I always do when I have her off leash is test the recall. I'm gonna let this lady pass first and then I'll call her over. Abby, come. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Sit. Yes. Okay. So she did come back to me. It was a little bit lackluster, but I did mark when she was more enthusiastic in the beginning of the recall. But next time I'm probably gonna limit that to one treat or a nice little pet on the head if she's gonna come back so slowly. We have some bikes coming up, so I'm gonna call her. Abby, come. Yes, at my side. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Okay. We let the bikes pass. She was very good. She's still at my side, so I'm gonna release her to go back and have some fun. Okay, Abby. All right. Abby loves the ducks, and she loves the water. So she just hopped in the lake. I didn't get to see her and stop her before she did it, so I kind of just let it happen. And she's already wet, so I'm just gonna let her enjoy it a few more minutes. And yeah, that's what poodles are bred for. Water retrieving dogs. Abby. Yes. Good girl. Let's sit. Look at me. Oops. Look at me. Yes. Okay. Abby, come. Yes, good girl. At my side. Yes. Okay. She is intent on chasing these ducks in the water or getting close to them, which is fine, but she's finding this very rewarding. So if she was not coming back to me when I called, I would put her back on leash because she's getting rewarded by the ducks in the environment. If she ignores me, she's choosing to ignore me to enjoy the environment more. And then she'll learn that she can do that, and she's more likely to ignore me in the future. So anytime, I'm out here, I always test the recall. When she's not responsive, we make adjustments so that she doesn't learn that, oh yeah, it's okay to ignore mom. No, if I call you, you come and we continue to play. If I call you and you don't come, we don't continue to play. Abby, come. Yes, good girl. Sorry, come on. Sit. Up, up. Good girl. Let's go. Good. That lady started feeding the ducks right there, and Abby was about to run into the duck path. Come on. I don't know if you saw, but I called her. She came, which is really good. Said sorry to the lady because I didn't want her chasing the ducks. The lady was like, oh, that's fine. Mostly because Abby didn't get to the ducks, but yeah, Abby's doing really well. She's really responding to me, even in the face of her favorite things to chase, ducks. She's coming to me on recall. So that shows me she has a really strong recall, and she can be trusted off leash more often. She has to earn her freedom in this world. Can't just be letting you can't just run around, be free. You have to earn your freedom with obedience and responsivity and attention. Right? Yes, good girl. Good girl, Abby. She chose to come back to me that time. I didn't even have to call her. Okay, so Abby took off in the lake. to chase these ducks. Let's see if she'll come back. Abby, come. Yes, good girl. She chose to come back to me, but she was like, do I have to? So we never really practiced recalls while she was in the water, so I'm very happy that she came back. Yes, good girl, Abby girl. Come on. Yeah. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Come, all the way. Yes, good girl. Good girl, Abby. I'm gonna give her a jackpot for that. Good girl. Good girl. And then I'm gonna see if she wants to go back in the lake. Go get him. Go get him. So I asked her if she wanted to go back in the lake and told her to go get the ducks. She did not go back in the lake, but why did I do that? If that is a safe thing that she can do, she obviously enjoys it very much. So I want her to know that all good things come from me. I just asked her to stop her duck chase, to come back on land to say hi to me. So I wanted to give her opportunity to go back and have some more fun in the water. That way she doesn't think that, oh man, every time mom calls me is to stop the fun. That way I control the reinforcement and it adds more value to the things that I say, because I am providing her opportunities to do the things she really loves, and she doesn't have to avoid me to do the fun things. All right, here is a bunch of ducks again. So, and a dog. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Good girl. Good girl. Come on. All right, she kind of struggled with that. Kind of pulled me a little bit the whole way. There's more. Good girl. Let's go. Come on. Good girl. Yeah, so it's not always easy. She doesn't always make the right choice, but I try to set her up at all times for success. As you can see, every time we walk on this path, there is a whole new adventure, whole new set of distractions, whole new set of things that she needs to practice. So that's why I like to take you guys on this walk with me, so that you guys can see every single time you go out with your dog can be a training opportunity. You try to set them up for success, especially when they're younger. Eventually we're gonna go on this walk and she's not gonna lunge at any ducks, not gonna pull me towards anything. But it's gonna take lots of practice, lots of praise, and lots of opportunities to make the right choice. We are finishing up our walk. We're gonna make the rest of this walk a more structured walk so we can focus on our really controlled walking. Right by my side, loose leash. And get on home, eat some dinner, and go to bed. Thanks for following us along. If you like this video, like, subscribe, let me know in the comments what type of videos you'd like to see more of, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.